Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So, my name's Visana, and this is The Path to Peace, my documentary journey about my beginnings of my monastic life and becoming a Buddhist monastic. So it's been a long time since I've done a video. Back in March of this year was my last video, and I was just starting out at Dhammasara Nuns Monastery, and now I'm coming up for nearly 2 years as an Anagarika. I had my Anagarika ceremony in the last day of 2016, and it's the 24th of December 2018 today, so coming up for 2 years. Normally you're an Anagarika for about 1 year, but because I've changed from staying in Adelaide at Dhammatala to Dhammasara in Western Australia, then I was asked to do another year as an Anagarika, and I've very much benefited from spending another year as an Anagarika and serving in a bigger community. So those of you who don't know about Dhammasara, we have a nearly 600-acre property just north of Perth in Western Australia. It was founded by the Buddhist Society of Western Australia and Ajahn Brahm nearly 20 years ago this year, and it's where I've been staying for about the last 10 months. My experience at Dhammasara has been really wonderful. I really love staying there. It's been so beneficial, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to stay there with so many kind and generous and warm-hearted people, and I think that the culture there is just such unique and special. As much as anything, people look at the place, and I mean it's a world-class facility in terms of the property and the buildings and everything that we've got there, and then we've got some wonderful supporters, and being part of the Buddhist Society of Western Australia is definitely a great advantage with the success it's experiencing at the moment. But really, the thing that I find is most successful and beneficial is the way that the monastery is run, and coming down to a really great attitude of and focus on kindness, compassion, and non-fault finding, non-judgmentalness. It's the first thing in our core, which is our monastery rules, and I find that cultivating this over the last 10 months in myself has really made the biggest difference in my heart. I think that a lot of us can be very fault-finding, very judgmental of ourselves, and be quick to have reactions that are negative, or too quickly to evaluate other people as well. And so having this as the focus of the way that my daily life is set up has really provided for a lot of ease in my heart and mind, and really helped me to kind of just relax and be a lot more easygoing. So as Ajahn Brahmali says, if you can reflect back on your time as a monastic and see that you're growing in wholesome qualities and decreasing in unwholesome qualities, then this is the reason to keep going. And I definitely feel like I can see this in myself, and so I'm currently back visiting my family for Christmas in Adelaide, and that's why you guys get a video, because we don't have particularly fast or consistent internet at the monastery, so uploading these videos is not easy. So that's why you seem to only get them when I'm traveling, and so yes, I'm back visiting my family, and I thought I'd just speak about that a little bit, because I know this is something that people kind of wonder about oh, when they ordain, how often will they get to see their family, what will it be like, and things like that. So I thought I'd speak to that just a little bit. So at Dhammasara, we are encouraged to stay at the monastery as much as possible, and not go running around doing this and that and the other. And but family is also important, and quite often we have different monastics family members staying with us or visiting. So about 3 or 4 of the nuns have family in Western Australia, so they're often at the monastery. One of the nuns' parents, Venerable Achala, her parents bring dana every Monday and feed us, and that. So they're like our monastery mum and dad, and they got me Christmas birthday present, and they were, they look after all of us very well, and that's really lovely. And a couple of the other monastics also have their family close by as well. So we quite often have a parent in the monastery, and my dad's been to visit me twice now over in Western Australia, so that's been really excellent. But as far as going home to see family, then it is a possibility, and about half of the community have done it this year, so for a few weeks and stuff like that. So I'm here visiting my family at the moment, and it's been a really interesting reflection, because you can kind of see how your interactions with people you don't see every day have changed, and I can see that generally I'm more easygoing and more able to let things slide, and just accept people for the way that they are and stuff like that. So that is surely a benefit of the practice. And then there are other habits, I guess, which are still ingrained in me and stuff like that. So I obviously I don't get as much meditation practice done while I'm visiting my family, but I'm trying to spend as much quality time with them as possible, and it's been a really good reflection on the direction that my practice is taking. And so finally, the question that most people have been asking me lately is, when will you finally ordain? So after I've been at Dhammasara now 10 months, I spoke with our abbot, Venerable Hasmanya, and asked her what the process is to ordain. And when I get back, I will be putting my application to the Sangha for my seminary ordination. So hopefully the next time you see me, there might be some video or photos or something from my seminary ordination, and that would be great news. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm trying to get all my finances in order and everything sorted out to make sure that the transition is easy enough, and that's pretty much all I've got to add. So Merry Christmas, and may you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you delight in meditation, and may you realise Nibbana very soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.